Hi everyone, this is Kim from KILA Printables. Welcome to this tutorial. Today I have got some scraps, leftover pieces and whatnot here from a couple of past projects that I wanted to try and use up just because, I've got so many scraps and things lying around. I thought that I would do a series of videos where I go through and I use up what I have instead of printing out more things and using up more paper. So what I've got here is I've got from the Gothic Love Story kit, I've got some fussy cuts and tags and whatnot that I used when I did the tutorial for the vintage photo frame cutaway journal pages. So I thought that I'd try and use some of those, and then I've also got some papers from the same kit that I used when I made some tags using my journal shapes, and I've got one heart-shaped journal shape left over as well that I thought I might try and incorporate. And then the last sort of I call this a scrap because I've printed, this is from my photo frame cutaway journal pages, but I printed on this side first and it came out fine, but then when I flipped it over and printed the other page on the other side, you can see that my printer had a little bit of a moment and I've ended up with some lines through that. So I'm going to see if I can make use of this side of this piece of paper as well. So I hope that I can give you some ideas today on how to just use up some pieces that you might have lying around left over from other projects, and scrap paper and stuff that you have. You can use sort of any ideas that I show you today. You can probably just adapt in your own way and use in your own craft making. So sit back and grab a cup of tea or coffee or your drink of choice and follow along, and I'll see what I can come up with. Oh, I'll also just mention, sorry, that the notebook that I'm going to be working with today, it's just a blank page, simple notebook. I found this at my op shop. I think I paid $1 for it. So I'm going to make a nice cover for this today and possibly put some pockets on the inside. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm quite happy with how this little notebook has turned out today. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I was working with some leftover pieces from other projects, so I'll put the links to those projects in the description below and you can go and check those out. So I've used pieces from the Gothic Love Story kits and also a page from the vintage photo frame cutaway journal pages. I've used that for the base of the pockets. So I hope that I've given you some ideas today on how you can make your own pockets for your journals. You don't always have to use the pockets that come in journal kits. You can use any scraps that you have lying around and any papers that you like to create your own pockets and be as creative as you like. I quite like projects like this because they're nice and quick and it's quite rewarding to come away with something that looks really nice only after a couple of hours. So I hope that you have enjoyed crafting along with me today, making this journal cover. And the Gothic Love Story kits are all available in my Etsy store, along with lots of other printables for your crafting needs. You might like to also come and join my Facebook group. We have lots of fun, and I give away a stack of freebies every month. Please also like and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials.